Georgia, Georgia. Hey man, I watched the Georgia versus Florida State and them. It's a lot of people making excuses for Florida State's blowout loss. Now, they're not saying that Georgia was the best team. I got people saying, hey man, half the team was gone. Hey man, the starter was out. Hey man, they don't want to play because of this. They going to the. I hear you. With that being said, Florida State has some of the best players in the nation. Florida State has 5-star recruits. Florida State has a team, which means that when it's your time to show up and show out, it's your time, regardless of whose time it is, right? Oh, well, I don't care. Now, with that being said, hold on, I gotta take some water. With that being said, are you saying that, or y'all, whoever, are y'all saying that the players that Florida State has or have, they don't know how to tackle, they don't know how to cover, they don't know how to read plays, they don't know how to pass, they don't know how to block, and the coaching staff didn't get the players ready? I know what y'all gonna say. Well, you know they ain't had time. They had a whole year to coach the entire football team and not just the starters. So with that being said, now also Florida, you know, they was talking about, man, we go boycott. We ain't go because, you know, Florida State didn't go. All right. So who fault is it that Florida State got blown out? It's the starters' fault, right? It's not the coaching staff fault. It's not the fault of the players that's already there. So why did they lose then? I know some of you all, y'all are college football aficionados, you know. So why did they lose? Besides, Georgia was just a better, more complete team. Even though Georgia was 12-1, Florida State was 13-0, but I know Florida State plus their starters. Now, I was always under the belief if you put your uniform on and you take the field, or if you take the court, or you take the floor, it's time for you to do your thing. So, you mean to tell me all of these players that Florida State got that played today against Georgia, they've been playing football for a while. All of a sudden, they forgot to know, or they don't know how to play. They forgot to know how to play. They forgot to play. They forgot they had a game. See, they messed me up. They forgot that they had a game today. But you know who didn't forget they had a game day? Georgia. I would have rather seen Georgia with that one loss in the playoffs than Florida State. Some people say, oh, well, they ain't gonna play for. Talking about Florida State players. Well, I thought it was about competition. But I know the NIL deals and stuff like that came through, but are you still not a competitor? That means that if you don't get your way, you just lay down, take a beating, and cry. Understood. But with that being said, man, Georgia beat the brakes. They beat the brakes off of Florida State. Doggone shame.